Don't mind if I do. She's a fair chunk compared to the bigger 7S's, I think. Maybe taller in the cab, definitely. Oh, it's so massive. Oh. So it's got blinds and everything. Right. Here we go. Fuck me, that's quiet. Oh, no way. So, I'm not sure where you can sit. The cabs normally come down to about here on the Masseys. That's quite a fair up. It's a decent view out the front. I like the way you haven't got a bar across here now. You can see straight down to your front axle. See what you're doing. The sides are a lot more better and tidied up. Mind you, that screen placement, it is on a rail. You can slide it back. But I wouldn't have it there. Because for me, that's... yeah. View out the back is fucking good, considering a bit big on the bracket holder for the air and whatnot, but that is fucking stunning. And it feels right in the hand. Everything is full to place. Bit steep, this top bit. It's a bit more towards you, but that is gorgeous. That is gorgeous. Forward and reverse on the stick, as well as your linkage up and down. Oh, cruise control settings. This is your extra spool, as well as spools on here, and as well as 2 remotes. Linkage control, 4-wheel drive, diff lock, 4-wheel drive, diff locks, radio controls, linkage. That's to lock your joystick. Light settings, as well as your beacon. Your temperature is all on here. As you can see, there is nothing on the upside roof for your temperature, which is nice. It's still down here now. Put your gearbox into neutral, lock your hydraulics and ISB. That's your other buttons there, for example, of raising and lowering your linkage and also locking it. You've got a USB port as well. There's something else under that, but I'm not going to touch that. Side window wipers, nice touch. This screen is going to look shit on my phone, but it's fucking clear as day. And I must say, I like it a lot. A lot. I want one. My understanding, they're not coming out with a VT yet. They're going to release that more end of this year probably. So from what you've got at the minute is their new Dyna 7. I don't think this is a Dyna 7. There's no even Dyna markings on the side of it, so this would be your standard. Push the lever each time like a T-bar to go through your gears, but it's massive. You don't feel cramped in this anymore, which is a massive thank fuck of a part for me. I don't know what to say. It's massive is all I can say. Cab, I think they've got this spot on. Foot throttle is no longer your standard lever type. It's actually integrated into the floor. It's quiet as anything in here. Twin brakes and clutch. Your light settings, I don't like where the key is. It's quite aggressive to your foot and your leg, but you know, you sit far back like me, it doesn't really bother with you. So this is your control knob for your screen up there. You got window wipers and horn, shuttle, forward and reverse, as well as notch up and notch down on it, and that is your indicator, stalk and flash, I believe. Plenty of adjustments. Fans down by your fucking legs for once. None of this up top bollocks, so your face would get caught, but your fucking legs and your crotch wouldn't. Especially those grasslands lads. Nathan will be very happy with that. Plenty of space, cup holders galore. There is a cubby. I don't know if there is a fridge. Then possibly is a fridge. Let's have a look under the passenger seat. I think there. Oh yes, massive passenger seat, a proper passenger seat, and plenty of fucking room for them. So fat cunts like me can fit in your Massey now. Thank fuck for that. Get out and have a look while she's running. Nice door handle release. Push and open. It's fucking quiet in here. Nice, not too aggressive steps. I love it. So this is the 245, that's 245 horsepower. Probably boosted to about 250, 260. She's running on trelleborgs on this one. Hydraulic top link, the lazy man's link. Tidy rear end. She's got the typical class-like spools, which is amazing to me. She's on spring suspension. Now I think you can opt for the air if you want to, but I think there's the pneumatic ones. Yeah, there's your cable going in, so you can. Massive linkage. No, I like it. I like it a lot. Everything's quite tidy on the side of the block. This side hasn't got the oil filters. It's quite a narrow body. It looks quite wider than it is, but the cab makes a heck of a chunk more than the body itself. That's your fuel filter down there, as well as your breather, which is actually a flexi hose. I would have thought that'd be metal pipe, but maybe not. Trying to save costs and whatnot. AdBlue tank, fuel tank, toolbox. Look at the gap between the cab and the body here. Now, that is done on purpose, obviously. Not only that, your window wiper now wipes the whole lower half of your windscreen. So none of this up top bollocks where you can't see down below because you caked it in mud. So the reason being they've stepped it away from the cab is for airflow. Now, air is actually drawn in from the back of the cab into the engine instead of the fans up front forcing it towards the cab, meaning that you're heating the cab will no longer be existent pretty much. I would like to see it in the field and work to see if dust would come up through here, but it makes a heck of a lot of difference on noise, dust and heat mainly. But it's not as long as you'd think. I thought it'd be a bit longer than that, but it's not terrible. She's got the LED package on it. It's running all of the LEDs from what I can tell. But yeah, tidy machine.